our grandbaby runs from his house here, and then he's always, jumps in the pantry and gets him some snacks, and we all sit around the table, eat supper, and that feels good to finally have a place to call home again after all the storms and everything and feel settled.
But she didn't have near the experience that we did.
Well, I think that was right after the storms, and they were having trouble finding workers and just, materials, everything, so.
And then when Belinda had all the problems with her house, we had put the build on hold. They're like, yeah, we'll fix it. I mean, it's our responsibility. So whenever they took responsibility for that and said they were going to make the repairs, then we decided to go back and revisit the idea and went and sit down with Callie.
And that's where, we just hit it off good, and she explained everything and the way the process was, how they kind of revamped everything, and it has been a smooth sailing since then. We had it. And I love having a dining room to where we sit as a family, because we sit and eat every night, even if it's just Brian and I, and sit and chit chat, no phones, and just enjoy family time.
I lost my house in Hurricane Laura, and I lost it. There was no way to salvage it. When I realized that I was going to have to rebuild, the first thing that popped into my mind about builders was manual builders. And the reason was because years prior to my losing the house, I'd go to the Lafayette area for family or shopping or just to have fun, and I'd see homes that I liked, and every time they'd have a manual builder sign in front of it. And I thought, okay, that's it. From the day I started, I was pretty much told what was going to happen, and everything that I was told was going to happen did happen. And it really wasn't a process. It was just an easy flow of construction is what it was. It wasn't, I can't say it was easy in as far as the way it was done. Manual came through for me because when this house was built, it was a horrible time to build a house. Everything was in a shortage, manpower, materials, everything, but it was still easy. They still came through. I was very, very lucky to have found Manual. They're honest. I had absolutely zero problems with you all, and up to this, 2.5 years afterwards, I talk to people and grant them variances so they can still live in RVs because their contractors were dishonest or didn't do what they said they were going to do. And I feel for them horribly and realize how lucky I was.
Trevor was real easy to communicate with. He gave us weekly updates, which made it...
Still talk to Trevor.
Yeah.
Still talk to Trevor. And he's a Camera Pro guy, go Bears. So I just like doing business with good people. Number one thing that I was impressed with them with is obviously the spiritual component of it, in that they're a spiritual company and wasn't afraid to stand on those principles. So that was something that I respected from afar. They were all very welcoming. The customer service was outstanding. I have nothing negative to say about this process at all. I recommend manual builders to any and everybody. I don't understand why anybody would want to go with anybody else, honestly.
As a residential designer, it's not just about the structure. It's about the space that evokes feelings. It's about a space that evokes memories. It's about the space and how you move through it with your family on a day-to-day. It's all about emotion.